Oh yeah, my amigos, welcome back to the channel, kids. You guys are looking sharp. Here we go. Oh, a little wonky there, huh? I'm using a new contraption to hold it up, so that's what's up. Okay, beautiful Saturday afternoon. This is my second bucket. Been here since 11 o'clock, so been hitting it pretty hard. Just using same thing, punch shots, only that. Um, I've said it a lot of times that sometimes you have the right technique, but your swing isn't ready for it yet. And that's kind of what's happening, is that I've developed some great habits, some great disciplines, but my body's just not ready for it yet. So the only thing to do is you just got to be patient and you got to work through it. Simplify. Put your feet closer together. Club up 2 to 3 times. Roll the ball if you have to. Swing softer. Don't swing harder. Um, you got to simplify. Always trying to simplify, eliminating variables. We're always eliminating variables along the way. And I think by going to a 7-iron, because I'm clubbing up to 70 yards, right? Clubbing up, I started with my pitching wedge, and then I went with my 9-iron, and then I went with my 8-iron. And I liked the results so much that I ended up going with my 5-iron. But the thing is that I wasn't ready for the 5-iron to 70 yards. It's a great technique, but I'm just not ready for it. You gotta incrementally go in that direction. So first of all, perfect the pitching wedge first, right? Then go with the 9-iron. After you feel really comfortable, like let's say, okay, good, I'm putting it within 3 to 4 feet every single time, putting it on the pin, which is what was happening. I was hitting, I was averaging about 1.5 tap-ins per round for a good 2 weeks there. Every day I would have a tap-in. I'm talking about, 4 inches from the pin. But then I went to the 5-iron and my body wasn't ready for it. It recalibrated my entire swing. Now, was it a great discipline to learn? Absolutely, 100%. I don't say go away from it. What I'm saying is you have to build step by step. There's no way that I can go from a pitching wedge to a 9-iron and then immediately to a 5. That's just not the way it works. You got to learn to manage the pitching wedge first. Then you go to the 9-iron. That's right on the pin. Then you go to the 8-iron. Then you go to the 7. Occasionally, it might be okay to skip a couple, right? I can go from 9-iron to 7-iron, but to expect to go from a 9-iron to a 5-iron and expect it to function out on the course during competition, forget about it. It just doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Just because you're great at the violin and then you think you can read music and you think you're going to pick up the trumpet, it doesn't work that way. You got to do it incrementally. Or even the banjo and what is it called, the banjo and the guitar. They're different. They're very similar, but they're different. And so I think that's what's happened, is that my body just wasn't ready for the calibration of the 5-iron. Now, I'm not going to go away from it. I'm still going to try it again, of course. Wow, I'm spinning the shit out of these things. It's so beautiful. It's a fantastic thing here. So that's basically it, is that I got off track a little bit. I really struggled a couple days ago. A couple days ago, I was 6 over in the front. I was topping a lot of shots. The reason why I was topping so many shots was because my body just wasn't ready for the changes that were happening. And I was topping a lot of shots. And then after 18 holes, I started warming up. I went 6 over in the front on Thanksgiving, and then I went 2 over in the back, and then we played another 9 holes, and I went 4 under. And so I think the extra 9 holes after the 18 were kind of like the, oh, okay, we got it out of the system. Let's go ahead and just play our regular default swing. Also, I hit a lot of really big putts. Yeah, it's a long process. Super duper long process. And you got to do it incrementally. To think that you're going to do it all in one shot is just asinine. It's naive, you know? You got to learn little by little so that you can know how to troubleshoot accordingly. Whatever I'm yapping about is nonsense because I'm hitting it right on the pin right now. I mean, this looks grand, 100 grand, you know? Just dotting it. Dotting the pin right now. Look at that. Jesus Christ. And that's it's bouncing and then it sizzles a little bit and then it stops. It's just a beautiful thing. Oof. Okay, I'm just drilling right now at the moment. This is not my regular swing, of course. This is just drills just to get the fade going. Yeah, that's right on the pin, baby. I mean, I'm knocking them down. Knocking them down. Yeah. How's your Saturday afternoon? It's beautiful here in California. Absolutely beautiful. The sun is out for a long time. Hangs in the air, you know, that's kind of like the winter sun, the fall sun. That's not good. But manageable, very manageable. We're just drilling, no big deal. Developing some good habits. That I know eventually are going to pay off. Okay, so let's go ahead and just go with the regular swing. This is just a fade. We'll hit 3 fades, 3 releases. Okay, excellent. The ball spinning left to right, and whenever it kicks, it also goes to the right. So that's exactly what I want. Here's another fade. Nice little fade. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, here's another fade. Little fade shot. I pulled that one a little bit. Okay, it bounces one, it checks, and then it went to the left just a little bit. It had a lot of sizzle on it. It really stopped. Okay, now here's a release. Okay, that's right on the pin. Okay, here we go. Here's the release again. Man, that release is just beautiful. It stops exactly where it needs to. Eventually, I'm going to get my swing with the fade to do that. Once I figure out the great technique that I'm getting with the release and apply it to the fade. Okay, not bad. Let's go back to the fade. Nice and easy does it. Okay, fade. Nice. Okay, that's a 9 iron, 70 yards. It's just right on the pin. Beautiful. That's all I got, my friends.